reminds me of the Tom and Jerry episode.
Yeah. Are you going to tell people that?
Yeah, let's see Farah's future. Hi, my name is Nayla Khaja, and this is my beautiful
Rockstar lawyer. We're best friends.
We are also here at DIFC, Farah, which is a space we're extremely familiar with. I mean, this is where I meet her for LPM, and we're actually going for lunch after this. So
we are
here at LPM as well.
We are, but I think the most incredible thing about DIFC is the fact that this place was not even in existence about 15 years ago. So obviously, under the great leadership of the ruler, we have this amazing central financial district that attracts the world, the best restaurants, the best vibe and everything. And naturally, it's mine and Nyla's favorite place.
And my introduction to the place was with my favorite top singer, Andrea Bocelli.
Oh yes, we went to the opening.
Yes, it was amazing.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Andrea Bocelli did the gate opening.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
This sofa's gonna make me sleep.
I know.
So comfy. So let's see Farah's future. Are you ready?
What's in your looking glass?
Okay, pick one.
Oh God. Okay. Right. Oh my God. How do you unplug from work?
Well,
that's really simple. Jim, I've got a rockstar puppy, and you know him. He's like the cutest thing ever. He's like a miniature version of me in the form of a dog.
You guys,
personified as me in a dog.
Her puppy has the same exact
hair, same highlights, same personality.
And when they hug, they actually blend. It's quite scary. So for me, how I unplug.
Yeah, how do you unplug, babe?
Because obviously now I have my in-laws, my husband,
your kids,
the whole yard. So at 10 p.m. they're all sleeping. So from 10 to 11, although I'm dying to sleep, I physically wake myself up because it's the only time it's quiet, I have peace of mind, and I can do anything for that 1 hour. It's so blissful. I actually really need it. Although my husband's like, no, we need to
sleep. It's like MTV Unplugged. Completely. It's like Nyla 10 p.m.
Done.
Yeah. The last movie that made you emotional, it has to be your own. Come on.
That's so funny. So the last film that made me emotional, I'm watching, okay, it's not a film, it's a series. So I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. Of course, you know McDreamy.
Oh,
McDreamy.
I really need a McDreamy.
So Farah's been trying to find love in the city. It's been really tough for her.
It's been really tough. It's like a flat line. It's like flat line, okay?
So you need a McDreamy.
Listen, at this stage, I would literally sit for a McFlurry.
McFlurry, let's go to McDonald's. Okay. Oh wow, okay, that's easy. One word answer.
What?
If you were a hashtag, what would it be?
Rockstar.
Of course, hashtag rockstar.
Yeah.
If I was a hashtag, I would be hashtag film future. What's the best work-related advice you've ever received? For me, I'm in a very
You're a pioneer. You're a pioneer.
Yeah, film didn't exist back then, so being first didn't really help, I guess. But I did get good advice from my father. He's like, whatever it is, volunteer in your field with people who are like much better than you, so you can just sit and watch. Like when you have a surgery, for example, and you watch the surgery, you can have interest, but you can also have senior doctors watching stuff. Everything's flying. Yeah.
Yay!
So for me, it's like I go to film sets and like watch heavyweight directors, and I really enjoy the process. There's a lot of learning to do that. So volunteer. Okay. Next, yours.
Oh my God, next. Which powerful woman do you admire the most? Well, apart from, of course, this woman sitting on my left, I've always been the most incredible fan of Oprah Winfrey. I mean, I think the whole world is, but for me, it was somebody that came from absolute adversity, ethnicity, and body type. Amazing. That went on to be the most successful, wealthiest woman in the world. But really used her voice for something really spectacular.
I think for me, it used to be all these different women, but I'm choosing my mom only for one reason. It's because I know her up close and personal, so I get to see her flaws and her strength, and I get to see a realistic picture of who she really is when the cameras aren't on. So for me, my mom is because she's like a female version of Tim Burton. She's quirky, she's fun, and she's the most relentless woman I've ever met. She went from like nothing to building her own empire, and that's just so inspirational. And she has the most positive attitude on planet Earth. Like if the whole world is on fire, mom will find a escape hole and an opportunity. It's amazing.
And I'm still waiting for Nayla to give me her mummy's anti-aging secret. What was it? Olive oil in the morning? I don't know. Sure, I'm still waiting, babe.
Let's do the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so two fell. Choose one.
Oh my God, if your home had a soundtrack, what would it be and why? Well, it's easy. It's Rockstar and Malone.
Yeah, so Rockstar Malone, and for me it's Andrea Bocelli. Done.
Oh, you see, we could not be so different.
Okay, we have to get rid of the one.
Okay, get rid of it. Okay, next.
Oh, that's a long one. Okay. Besides the UAE, is there any other country in the world which you see yourself living in? One word answer, Cape Town.
One word answer, Turks and Caicos.
One thing you love about each other and why?
Oh my God, one thing?
You go first.
One thing is not possible. So, affiliation. We are so affiliated. I don't know whether it's because we're the same height or we have the same desire and passion to be something that was very difficult in our independent arenas. But I just love her heart, her passion, her desire to succeed. It resonates with me. There's so many things that I love. Amazing businesswoman, you know, a pioneer in her field, an amazing mother, an amazing wife. Like, I could literally spend the next hour talking about the things that I love about you, baby. I'm so proud of you. I'm so humbled by you. Even if we don't see each other and we haven't seen each other for quite a while, nothing changes. And that's what true friendship is. You're my sister. I freaking love you.
I think for me it's with Farah because I've known her for 2 decades, so I've seen her growth and I know her different sides. So it's this fascination, you know, like the very firm Farah and then the soft Farah, and I like the duality of this girl, which resonates so deeply with me. And I think there's this deep human side of her that not a lot of people get to experience. Like, I'll never forget when we went to Thailand for a detox. We were on water fast for 7 days, and she actually physically carried my water bucket all the way on a cobblestone staircase, which was very hard to go. And and there was no one watching. Like, she did that out of pure friendship. And it's these little things that what makes her so special, and she'll remain in my heart for the rest of my life. I mean, she's here, but you know. Okay, this is cute. Do you remember the first item you ever bought for your home, and what was it for? You have a funny one. Go for it.
What is my funny one?
Okay, so Farah.
I don't know what I bought for my first home. What did I buy?
Farah has a bed where you literally have to rent a horse.
Oh, yeah.
You have to rent a horse to get on that bed.
A stallion.
And you're so short, and you have to climb on your bed. It's so high. It's crazy. I don't know why.
It's very high. Yeah, and it's a 4-poster, and you literally have to climb.
Yeah. It's like a 16th century golden bed with 4 pillars. I don't know why. I use it in my horror.
And me and Rockstar Puppy need a ladder to get on it. Yeah, okay.
So for me personally, it's my Mike Jagger stunning, colorful piece. It's like really large, and as soon as you go on the staircase, you see it, and it's nice because it breaks the monotone of the entire setting upstairs. And of course, I got it from Chatel & More.
Whoa! And it's beautiful. It like really puts your house together. How has your personal style evolved over time, and has this had an impact on your home decor? Oh my Lord. So when I was working out, I was obviously a lawyer in the UK, and it was all about pinstripes, which, by the way, I'm still wearing.
Can I say it reminds me of the Tom and Jerry episode?
Yeah.
Where Tom is wearing that, running around. And he's like, Jerry. I think we're like,
so who's Tom and Jerry?
I'm not going to answer that.
Who's Tom and Jerry? You.
For me, it's more subdued because as a mother, I need everything to be organized and clear, and I can see everything.
And safe.
So it's literally monotones with pops of color, which is probably cliche in a way, but it's actually put together so beautifully. I have used Chatel & More to accessorize my house. We live in a 5 beds now, and it still looks like an adult space and still safe for kids. So I love that combination.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, so the next question is, what does your morning routine look like?
Oh God.
You want to go for that?
So I've had a morning routine for the last 30 years of my life. And the last year I came out of corporate. So my ex-morning routine was like 6 a.m., gym, work, meditate, all of that crap. But now it's like, okay, you want to speak to me before 12 noon, you pay triple the rate, okay? So my morning routine right now, from going corporate to entrepreneur, is what I want to do, my time, my way, before 12 noon. That's my morning routine. Nice. I'm cool, I'm chilling. What's yours?
Well, mine is 7 to 8 children, and then 8 to 9 get ready, and then 9 I go to work. So it's pretty predictable, unless and until I'm shooting. If I'm shooting, then I'm up at 4:30 because I have to get ready and go on set for an early shoot, which then I don't see them at all till next day. So if I'm filming for 4 days, I actually don't see them for a whole week. So it's a bit crazy.
What's something quirky about you that people don't know? God, do I have anything quirky about me? I have no idea. What?
Yes.
What's quirky?
I've known her for 20 years, and I was surprised to find out that she cannot sleep unless she sees people murdered and
Are you going to tell people that?
Yes,
oh my
like,
God.
what's wrong with you?
ID Discovery. It's the only thing I watch. Yeah, it's yeah, okay. It's you told people that? Okay.
It's just
it's the lawyer in me. It is not because I'm trying to be a serial killer. It's the lawyer in me.
But it's good because she's my audience, because these are the kind of films that I do, like thrillers, suspense, horror, so you're perfect for me. My quirky thing is something called bubbles, and this is weird. I've never ever said this to anyone. I think only my husband knows. So I took this from my mom. So what I do is, like, before I sleep, I imagine people I love inside a bubble, like a physical bubble.
Baby!
And then I send like these good wishes and prayers to for God to protect
Do I have
them.
my own bubble?
I have to create a farah bubble now. But
I want my own bubble. What is the best memory you have growing up in the UAE? Oh my God, best memory. Do you know, it can't be a best memory. It's been this absolute roller coaster of the last 20 years of seeing this incredible place develop and evolve to the country and the, you know, iconic destination globally that it has become. So it's been a great ride, really, really thrilled, happy, grateful, blessed to have been on that journey. There cannot be one iconic moment in UAE. It is an ever evolving myriad of brilliance in the world. So UAE, thank you.
For me, it's when I was a kid, I used to go to this place in Al Ghurair Center called Sinbad. That's funny because my parents would give me so much money, like a whole bag full of coins, and I actually thought it was real money. Right. And I thought, like, I was like, oh, I'm really rich. But then I discovered it was fake, and I'm like, oh, this is just Sinbad money. But it was funny because it's not the money, it's the pleasure I received. Yeah, the fun of like playing without any limits and going to Sinbad almost every other day was like my place of heaven, really.
One celebrity you'd love to have dinner with? Well, mine is Oprah. Everybody knows that in the world. Oprah, call me. I'm here.
For me, I would say Daniel Day-Lewis, because I feel like he's one of the very few actors who is extremely selective with his work, and he can like really impersonate so many different characters. And he's just an incredible actor. So I would love to sit with him and have dinner.
Okay, so last question. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, this is kind of deep for both of us. An achievement you're most proud of. You go first.
For me, I believe so basically during lockdown, I wrote a premise of a series that's been brewing in my mind for years, and not in a million years I would have thought that this would get picked up. So it was a series for it's called The Singer Sisters, and now it's called Alexandria Killings, about 2 serial killers for Farah, okay?
Just my appetite, yeah.
Based on a true story, 1921, Egypt, 2 serial killers who got the first capital punishment. They killed 17 women for their jewelry, and it got picked up by Rocket Science, and now it's being directed and showrun by Oscar winner Terry George. So this is something local that became global and is in the, it's in the making right now. So I sit on it as an executive producer, and I'm also poised to direct a few episodes. So to me, that's like breaking my first glass ceiling.
But it's also something that you've really dreamed about. I mean, we've spoken about this moment, and the fact that it then materializes over a significant amount of time. The fact that it has happened is inspirational.
Yeah. Big tributes to Sultan Al Darmaki and Mona Al Gurq for supporting me throughout my first venture, which is the biggest one, which is I'm about to embark on my first feature film, and I'm still raising money for it, but it's looking so solid. We're getting such amazing hype from international sales agency. So this is a film, Emirati film, that's being packaged from the outside in, but that's very authentic and unapologetic and a really strong storyline. So far, I think you have something
achievement. I mean, I don't know if it's an achievement or not, but I think it's more about like an inspirational moment for me.
What are you talking about? It's huge. Tell them.
Really? It was not that huge, but 2006, my ex-husband was on the cover of a magazine, which I'm not going to state the magazine, of course. And I looked at it and I thought, oh my God, like that would never be me, even though I was really instrumental to the growth and prosperity of what he was doing at that time. And I just thought it could never be me. And then literally like 15 years later, I got to be on the cover of this magazine, and I never knew how it could ever happen, whether it would be possible, what would it say, how would it be? But all I would say is if you dream hard enough and you want something and you just let it go, the universe has a way of giving it back to you. So that was really monumental, but also just being in Dubai and being able to say, like, with conviction that I'm a rock star lawyer, I'm now moving into tech, and just the amount of opportunity that this place like derives in you and gives you the ambition to fulfill. It's an ambition and an aspiration every day.
So I genuinely want to thank Shetel Zamore. Not every day you sit in this stunning place doing an interview outdoors live at DIFC. So thanks, Shetel Zamore. And I really do want to wish my beautiful, beautiful friend Farah all the best. She never does anything small. So I know whatever she's venturing into, and now it's tech, it's going to go big because she puts all her force, and she is a force to reckon with.
Aw, thanks, babe. So thank you, Shetel Zamore. This has been fabulous. Just being here in the backdrop and with this amazing couch and all the accessories. Can't wait. But also thank you, Nayla Khaja. Like, we have been on this incredible journey together. So for me, I'm super excited of her finally doing this amazing feature film that's going to take over the world, because you know what? I'm her Oscar date, okay? So we're gonna be an Oscar date. We're going there to your first Oscar, babe. We rock and roll it. Thanks, Shetel Zamore. We're cool. We're out. Is that the Dubai sign?
There you go.
That's it.
Fist bump.
Mic drop.